Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Iron Man. Last video, we hit 1000 Hydra KC. Here's what the log looks like. We did not get the claw, unfortunately, so I am done grinding out Hydra because I've just been doing it for so long. And I think I'll still do it here and there whenever I'm not busy doing other stuff because I do still have a task, and if I don't have a task, I can just do Slayer in my downtime to get another task. But what I'm saying is that Hydra will just not be my main focus for now. The GP stack from doing Hydra over the last 2 weeks has just gone wild. I had almost no GP before, and now it's up to 37 mil. After wrapping up with Hydra last video, I went to Pest Control and I got full Void. We did the Hard Western Diary, then upgraded it to Elite Void, and I did that all from scratch. I had basically no pest points before, so I grinded out 1650 pest points, which took me 13 hours. We got the full Elite Void now, so I'll be set for wherever I want to use that for, probably for budget TOB or something. But I'm going to store it in the POH because I don't want to waste bank space on that when I'm not going to be using it too often. Now, what is the plan for today or for this video? Well, I mentioned last video that I want to get into Bandos, and it's probably going to be in the thumbnail of this video too. I want to do Bandos, so whenever Spook is free and I'm free, we'll go to Bandos together. But right now she's asleep anyways, and there's something I've really been itching to do, which I've been talking about for so long, which is training Herblore to get 78, so I can actually go on raids and be able to make the better tier of the potions for the brews and the restores, and not have to have Spook in the raid with me to make them for me in case for the times that she's not free and I'm just raiding with other friends. Throughout playing our accounts, we've pretty much been trying to rush Spook's Herblore level. She's the designated Herblore person of the team. So I've been giving her a lot of my herbs as time's been going on. I haven't really even been doing herb runs myself. It's pretty much all from PVM. She's the one who's been doing the herb runs. I even gave her my bottomless bucket because I don't really do herb runs myself. That's the fun part about Group Iron Man. You could spend more time doing the things that you enjoy more. But just recently, we got her to one of the long-term goals that we had for her, which was being able to make super combats. And now we have a pretty good stack of super combats, which means that I can take on some of the Herblore XP now to get to level 78 because, as I've been saying for a while, it's a pretty important level. The plugin says with what I have enabled and disabled here that I have enough to get me to level 76 and almost to level 77 in fact. And with all this time I've been yapping away, Spook did end up waking up, so she's going to log on and put some herbs in the group storage. So I will have plenty of supplies to get me to level 77. I might have to go collect some secondaries though, but to start things off, first things first, I'm just going to clean all these. I finished cleaning all the herbs that I can. I just can't clean Torstils, and it looks like that was about 52k XP, which took me a little bit over half an hour, although it's actually been 7 hours because I just spent the whole day outside doing stuff, but that's besides the point. Spook said she put some herbs, I think some unfinished potions as well, into the group storage, so I'll take all of these out. We got some secondaries in here too, thank you. I got all this stuff here, I'll deposit that into the bank. I don't have space for it, I'm going to have to clear some stuff out. But the banked XP plugin does now say that I have enough to get me to 78 and get me enough to 80k from level 79 if I used all the things I have selected here. Listen, I know I have a bunch of really dumb placeholders and items in the bank that I could very easily and should clear out, and I could spend 5 minutes just clearing out some of these dumb items that have no reason or place being there. What I could do instead, and what I'm going to do instead, is just buy more bank space, because I want to do this anyways, and now I have so much GP from doing Hydra. You can buy more bank slots, which becomes more expensive as you buy them, but this will be my first time buying more bank space, my first set of 40, and oh yeah, you can see the prices right here. It's only going to be 1 mil GP to get these first 40 slots. I think that's going to be worth it, so here we go, 1 mil spent, and I permanently unlocked 40 more bank spots, so it's out of 880 now. I haven't collected from Kingdom for a little bit, so I think I'm gonna get some maple logs just in case I want to do fletching later on and just to stock up for doing the birdhouse runs because I've been using maple logs. So just this one time I'll collect maple logs and it should be set for a while. And then speaking of being set for a while, I'm gonna put 5 mil GP more into here, so I'll really be set for the GP for a while. And then let's collect, stock up on the herbs a bit, and this is what we get. Okay, I'm gonna clean all these right now, and we get 7.4k maple logs. Looking at the banked XP plugin again, it looks like checking Kingdom bumped me up about 75k XP. Before I start making the potions, I wanna make sure I have all the secondaries that I need in the bank all set and ready to go. And well, as you can see by my inventory, I'm going to be starting by collecting Mort Meyer fungus. I realize I think Spook purposely didn't make the Avento potions because she didn't want to collect the fungus, so she left all these unfinished potions for me, which I'm mean, it's nice having like the extra Herblore XP. So I'll just spend like a couple hours collecting them. I have some Aventos here as well. So I'll spend a couple hours collecting the fungus. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I was thinking maybe I could just have the earth runes in my rune pouch instead of using the concave, so I don't have to switch back and forth, but it doesn't really matter either way. I'm going to take fairy rune code BKR over here, and let me turn the attack options off so I don't accidentally attack the snails. Now there is another spot that you could use with the Dragon's Medallion that does have 3 logs, but it's probably not worth it unless you only get the single fungus, because it's a lot further of a run than just running here from the fairy ring. But with the Mauritania Hard Diary, you get 2 fungus every time you pick a log, so it just makes it really fast to get these inventories done, even though it is only 2 logs. And then when I get a full inventory, you could use the Butler and the POH, but it saves a little bit of time, but I'm really not concerned about being super efficient, so I'm just gonna use the bank here, deposit everything into the bank, teleport back to the POH, and then every like 1 to 2 trips, I'll restore my prayer at the pool. You shouldn't have to do it every trip. Then take the fairy ring straight back to the spot, and I'll just do this for a couple hours. Oh, and it's the menu entry swapper plugin on RuneLite, by the way, that lets you left click this silver sickle to cast bloom, because otherwise by default it's a right click option, but menu entry swapper is pretty nice here. You don't even have to use the bank. You could just use the deposit box, or use it on the deposit box and then use that and then go. Yeah, I mean, doesn't really matter. Okay, I need some answers here. Let's see.
No, I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, I left them because I didn't want to have to collect fungus.
That's what I asked. What do you mean? I'm all done collecting the Mortmire fungus. It took, like I said, about 2 hours. You have over 2,000, and if you're curious about a price check, that is worth 881k. I was doing it pretty inefficiently and like kind of half-assing it, but we have all these herbs now. I have a bunch of vials of water, and we'll see how much it costs to make so it was, okay, 800k to make all these unfinished potions. And now I have all the potions and supplies I need. I think I should have enough to get me all the way to 78 with all the secondaries and stuff that I have collected already. We were starting off with level 73 Herblore. It's like 35k to level, and now we could finally begin training the skill. 74, 75, 76, 77, and there we have it. I can now make, let's see it, the strong Buchu leaf potions. That's it, those are the ones. So 78 Herblore, the long goal is out of the way, OSRS. I'm also glad I didn't have to use up all my Cadentine potions, because there is, I think, an elite clue step that requires you to mix a super defense potion, so I'm glad I have some of these in the bank still left over for that clue step. Also glad I didn't have to resort to making the snapdragons into super restores, because I want to keep these as an excuse to go to Arachnis in the future. Like, obviously I could just go whenever I want. I don't need to have the need for red spider's eggs, but it'll be an excuse that will definitely push me to go there in the future. But you can see the herb XP I've gained today, and it is now super late, so I guess it's technically tomorrow, but for you it's like a week ago. I'm thinking a lot. Okay, I'm going to bed, and yeah, okay, Bandos tomorrow, yes. Wait, no, it's actually time for one of my very famous double birdhouse runs for before I go to bed / when I wake up. Good morning, YouTube people. Today I am just chilling this morning, doing some agility at my favorite course in the game, and we just got level 85. I kind of lost track of time today because, as you can see, I'm still at the Apital agility course, and now we're getting 1,500 laps. That's the last monkey unlock until 2k laps, and that's the last one. Oh, gearing up for Bandos right now, and I just remembered we're gonna need Bones to Peaches tablets, because just like with Zami, I'm gonna be on Ancients for blood spells, and then Spook is gonna be on Lunars for pot share. I had to switch over to the other Mahogany Lectern, but I figure instead of like switching back and forth between them, I may as well just upgrade to the highest tier 1 right away, which is going to cost a lot. I need to buy a Magic Stone, 975k, a Gold Leaf, 130k, and then a Marble Block, which is 325k. But after doing Hydra for so long, I have all this GP, and money is for spending after all. Let's see, is it, yep, there we go, the Marble Lectern, getting that post 99 construction training, and with this one, you can make any of the tablets. I think it's like kind of split up between the like the 2 lower tier ones based on which one you have, but can make all the normal spellbook tablets with this. And thankfully I do have a bit of soft clay in the bank from like a neck reel task I did a while back, so just gonna make a few inventories of the tablets real quick. I guess we should both have the Bones to Peaches tablets because the Peaches are untradeable. You don't even need to have the spell unlocked to be able to use the tablet. She does have it unlocked, but just if you didn't know, you don't actually have to have it unlocked. Right now, Spook doesn't have anything better than a regular whip, so I'm gonna give her an extra whip, and I'm gonna give her one of my tentacles. I'll put these into the group storage along with the Brimstone Ring. I'm using the Suffering because it's untradeable since it's like charged up and imbued and all that. And then she'll have the Brimstone Ring, which kind of works out too because that adds DPS, whereas the Suffering doesn't really, besides for the recoil, which kind of does add a little bit. I'll give her 100 bones to Peach's tabs as well. The Suffering also has really good defense bonuses too. And then I'm gonna need a Zammy item and a Bandos item for getting KC. And I believe I could just use the uncharged book, just like the damaged, oh frick. The damaged book should work fine for counting as a Bandos item, I believe. And I don't know if I really said this, but the main reason why I really want to do Bandos now, I mean, besides because Bandos is cool, like to get the gear and stuff, is because I want to take full advantage of the Hasta. If you didn't know, the Hasta has defense bonuses and a prayer bonus. It's not like the best weapon to use, like even a tent would be better. But seeing as I'm the tank, the DPS for me doesn't matter as much. And yeah, the defense bonus is just like good to have this extra stuff. So I want to take advantage of that before I make it into a lance, which I don't even have the claw yet, but theoretically for when I do eventually get the claw. The only God Wars we've done so far is Zammy, and when we went to Zammy in the past, we didn't have the Imbued Heart, and Spook didn't, and still doesn't have the level to use the boost potion share, so we weren't able to share. Actually, we didn't have super combats either, we just brought the super attack and super strength. But now we have super combats, and with the Imbued Heart, we can trade it back and forth, and she'll be able to use that to boost her magic from 82 up to over 84 so that we can share the super combats, and also for the mage defense. It's gonna be really helpful, especially for me since I have like barely any mage defense with this setup. It's pretty abysmal, so I'll take all the mage defense I can get in case the mage minion is on me. I want to say, I haven't really done Bandos for such a long time, but I want to say with Bandos, all the minions aggro on one person versus with Zammy, each minion kind of just picks a random person each time. When you're getting KC, you probably want to use the Warhammer so you don't waste charges on the tent whip. All right, cool. I think we're all set to go. Do you know where to get KC at? It's up here. There's like all these goblins and a bunch of U's fighting each other, so I'll just hop worlds. But you might want to highlight the goblins too so they stand out more. Highlight the goblin D's. Ooh, new music track, Bandos Battalion. Everything okay?
Yeah, one sec.
I guess we'll just do it the same way as we did last time. Like I'll go in and spec, and then you'll be like the backup specker. That'll be nice since Bandos doesn't drain prayer. We can just like heal back up to near full prayer each kill, not have to be like stressed about healing me or using the restore pot on me like in the middle of the kill from being drained or whatever. But his special attack hits everyone in the room, which is a 1/3 chance for every hit, which is a range attack. Maybe before we start each trip, we should trade the Imbued Heart back and forth, and that way before we go in you'll be able to boost us both up with one dose. Yeah, first ever Bandos kill, and oh, it was my kill. So yeah, it looks like they do all aggro the same person, so I can just run him over here and then barrage both of them. Oh yeah, can you hit the major? Man, I wish we had Guthans, that'd be so nice. I'm trying to make it so that you do 3 hits for every 2 hits I do. Maybe even like you do 4 hits so we can like minimize the amount of waves, the special range attacks that we get. I wasn't sure before if praying range would protect against Bandos' range attack, because like I know it's a range attack, but I thought there was like some kind of special attack that maybe could hit through prayer or something. But yeah, Spook wasn't taking any damage from it since she was praying range, and that was super nice. Rune sword, bro, that could have been the Dragon Warhammer pet. No, I was trying to pick up the bones, but they despawned like the second I clicked on them.
Oh.
It was just funny timing. I mean, there's plenty of bones on the ground. We were pretty confused in trying to figure out how the aggro works for the minions because, well, first off, it seemed like they just pick a random person, and then during the kill, like the melee minion, for example, would like run back and forth between us, and the others would switch through aggro as well. But it turns out what it is, I'm pretty sure, is that the aggro is based on who hit the boss last. Oh, wow, that's so interesting. We're like, that's so cool. We're like learning the game. For that first trip, food was the bottleneck and prayer wasn't so much of an issue.
Yeah.
What KC did you get to?
2.
I got 5. 7 kill trip. Not bad for the first attempt.
Seems like if they don't aggro on me, then I just like hardly take damage.
Well, yeah, because you wouldn't take any damage because there's nothing attacking you.
Yeah.
No way, they added guns chili to Bandos.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The YouTuber chili. Wow. During the kill, since I spend more time under Graardor, I guess that means the minions tend to be aggro to her more often since she's doing more hits. So I suggested that she use Barrow's gloves over Ferocious gloves for the defense bonuses, and I think her having that defense now is a lot more beneficial for extending the trips due to lower food consumption over the slight DPS increase of Ferocious Gloves, which now that I'm thinking about this, if we had Blood Furies, oh dude, it would be all over. No food necessary ever. It's a slight exaggeration, but still. Blood Fury would probably be very nice here. Looks like 17 kills for the second trip, so I'm doing better now. Just have to get in the rhythm.
Heck yeah.
Heck, Houndor, yeah.
Should I still bring 8 prayer potions?
Maybe 7. No, maybe if you had a rune pouch, you could bring more food.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Eating the kebab has damaged your runecraft stat. Sabotaged by Graardor. I'll give you the heart.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's crazy your shark turned into a potato. Yeah, nice 22 kill trip this time. Any Sharkitos in the group storage? Gino. Thank you. 300. Wow.
You're welcome.
That's so weird. Wait, he switched over to me. But the other two are new. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Probably because you damaged him while I wasn't attacking him or near him. So like he wasn't attacking me. I don't know.
Oh, I just got level 98 magic.
Grats.
You got spec?
Yeah.
Didn't ask.
Shut up. Anyways, we can use the altar.
Okay.
Do you want me to spec?
Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
We both hit on the same tick, so I wonder if it's based on PID. Like, if you spec with the Warhammer and I hit, and we hit at the same time, I wonder, and you do hit, I wonder if I only do more, like if his defense is lowered for my hit or not, or if it's based on PID or what. Yes! Oh my god. Wait, was that from the minion?
Yeah.
Oh, put that bad boy on. Let's see
Oh my
it.
God.
Yo.
Oh my
I
god.
was not ready for that.
The
Oh, what a
minion.
beast. Oh, wait, that's one out of 16k, but we kill 3 minions per kill, and there's also 3 different drops we can get. Anyways, that's... Oh, yeah, it's your Bandos item here now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's sick.
32 kill trip, getting 1 restore drop from Bandos. Oh, that looks so sick, though. It's so good.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, well, I'm going back to Apital Agility.
I look ridiculous wearing tassets and then arty cloak.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, the Artie cloak or the unimbued Zammy cape with the tassets.
I'll get them eventually.
For anyone that was curious, maybe for your own group Ironman, or if you want to go to Bandos with your friend or small group or something, I figured I'd show what our inventory setups ended up being after we had done a few trips and know now what to expect. Obviously, there's some upgrades that could be made in the gear department and the rune pouch department. But hopefully this kind of gives you the gist of how we balance the amount of different supplies. Well, it's been a very, very successful day doing Bandos today. I'm about to go to bed. I just want to, I guess it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to show the agility XP I gained today. I spent quite a while doing Apatol, currently up to 1.6k laps, and can imagine probably within like another week we'll be done with Apatol forever on this account. Except for the times I get it as a clue step or something. Just hit 1700 laps at Apatol, and this is the end of the road for this video. Next video, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Might do some Hydra, maybe we'll do more Bandos. I kind of want to wait to have better gear for Bandos, but I mean, it's not terrible doing it. Maybe jump into raids now that I have 78 Herblore. There's so many things to do and I'm so excited. But with that said, make sure to check out my duo teammate Spookdog's channel, which you can find a link to in every video description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.